Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm going to be doing a weapon walkthrough for DmC. I'm going to jump into this now. I decided to start on this level because right away you start out with these enemies here, and it's a pretty good number, so I decided to start on that. I'm playing on Son of Sparta, by the way. The first weapon I'm going to start with is the Aquila, which is the second angel weapon, and it's very good for crowd control. As you can see here, it's used for pulling people in and then just holding them there. If you do the pause combo, which is what I did right there, you do 2 attacks, then you pause, and then do the second attack, and it brings everyone in. And what that's good for is it's setting it up for other combos. If you were to do this, and then tornado spin, oh, well, that guy hit me. But if you were to go back a little second, alright, pull them in, and then you do this again, it keeps messing up for some reason. And then use a tornado attack. You just Tasmanian devil everyone up. And it's very good. Although the one that I like to do, because it's quicker and it does more damage, is this one here. You pull them in, and then you do the rake attack. Or not rake, it's the, I think it's raise, something like that. But yeah, it's a good one. And I'm going to have to restart now because most of them are dead. And it's not going to be as good if I have them all dead. Skip past these cutscenes that have spoilers in it. Alright, and I'm going to show a little more with the angel weapons. See, this one, you can pull them in. Dodge that for a second. Alright, use this to pull them in, and then you can pull them up in the air. Wait for them to get a little closer. Yeah, I'm going to have to do that again. Alright, so you pull them in, go like this, bam, take them up in the air. And you can do this, you can pull them in the air while you're in the air, which is very good if you mix that together with Osiris. If you do this, pull them up, and then once you have everyone, you just rake them up like that. I'm going to try that again. There we go, have everyone in the air, and bam, S ranks all over the place. Alright, now I'm going to restart from the checkpoint and redo that with other stuff. Skip past the cutscene again. Now this time I'm going to be showing the demon weapons. Everyone already knows the Arbiter from the demo. And one thing that I did in the combo video, which is one of my favorite combos in the game, is you knock them up in the air with the Arbiter like that, and then you use the drive to keep them up in the air, which is very fun to do. And as you can see, you get S ranks all over the place for that. But one of the good things with the demon weapons is the Eryx, which is actually my favorite weapon in the game, other than Rebellion, just for stuff like this, where you can punch this guy up in the air and then jump up and punch him right back down. And if you have it upgraded, that punch down actually causes an area of effect where it explodes. I'm going to use Rebellion a bit here. That was actually Revenant there. I'll get into that later. Oh, killed all the enemies. Restart from checkpoint. Yeah, I could be doing this in the training mode, and that way the enemy won't die, but this is where I'm just using it this way to show you the more of the crowd attacks. So I can't really show that if I'm skip that cutscene. I can't really show that if I'm just doing one-on-one, but I will do that at the end or near the end. Basically after this. One good thing to do with the if you want to mix up the combos, you can do this, pull them in, use Osiris to bring them up in the air, knock them around like this. Then charge the stomp attack with, I just parried that. Stomp the, what is it? I am mixing up words here. Use the stomp attack with Eryx, there it is. I don't know why, but I couldn't remember the name of it. So you can smash them down like that and then do that there, which is actually one of my favorite things to do. You do this combo right here, punch them up, punch them down, and then from the air, stomp. It's a very heavy damage attack. That's why I like doing it. Restart from the checkpoint again, just to show some more stuff. Now I'm going to be showing the guns, which Ebony and Ivory you probably already know a lot about from previous games. So I'm not going to do very much of that, but I'll do some of the stuff like do this to bring them back up in the air again. Alright, there we go. And Rainstorm. Just juggling everyone. You can also do inverse Rainstorm too, which is very good. That's good for doing stuff like this where you knock them up in the air and then you use the inverse Rainstorm to hold them there. They will get damaged enough to let me do it. There we go. Holds them right in the air. Then you can Rainstorm, then cancel that into a stomp attack. Another good thing about the Erics is just like Gilgamesh in DmC 4, you can charge every attack. So you can charge the first attack, the second attack, if I can get that one in, the second attack, and then the third attack. That was actually the pause combo. See, that's the third attack where he does that outward punch right here. That one. And if you do the pause combo, he'll pause for a second and then smack the ground, which is pretty much like the stomp attack, but on the ground. Now I'm going to restart the checkpoint the last time just to show some more crowd stuff, and then I'm going to head over to the practice mode. That way I can do some more one-on-one without being murdered the whole time. This one I'm going to focus on the... what is it? The shotgun. I can't remember its name right now. Revenant. Just like in previous games, it's good for balancing people. Well, not really balancing people, but it's good for crowd control. As you can see here, it has a very wide radius. As you can see, I'm hitting all those demons. And it also has the firecracker attack like it does in the other games. And this one is called Fireworks, so you press X and A to do that. And it's good for holding enemies in the air. Like, I'll use this again to bring them up. Alright, wait, hold on a second. Use that, bring them up, and then use this to bring them up, and then hold them there with Revenant. It sends some enemies flying away, but the stronger enemies won't fly away too much. Like these guys, they fly pretty far. One good thing about Revenant in this is that instead of sending them flying off, shooting them actually knocks them up further. So you can use combos a little better that way. Another thing is the charge shot for Revenant. It shoots out a grenade. So you can see I'm charging it here. And when you fire it, it shoots out a sticky grenade that sticks to them, and it sits there for a while, then explodes. So you can time that into other combos. I'm going to do a quick jump cancel here. Or not. That was failed a bit, but whatever. Epic finish on him. This is the Butcher, by the way. A very hard demon. It's one of the hardest enemies in the game. He attacks very frequently, as you can see, and he does that crazy attack there. I'll probably kill him and then move on to the training mode. I might do a walkthrough on how to take down certain enemies, so that should be in the future. This guy is best used with the Arbiter. As you can see, you can just sit back here and just wail on him with this. So you never want to get too close to him. He has those attacks that are just ridiculous. And I don't think he can be damaged by... I think he can be damaged by angel attacks, but if you play on Heaven or Hell mode, it will... He won't die from angel attacks for some reason. I don't know why that is. I don't know if you can hear that, but my dog is snoring in her sleep. See, this is the training mode, which is a very good addition, and people will be happy to see it. Do some jump canceling here. Yeah, that's right. Jump canceling in this, if you were to do the normal jump cancel, like if you do it like this, and you don't attack, it's a little bit easier to do that than before, but the hitting them with the jump canceling is just as hard. It might be a tiny bit slower, but that's about it. So it's a little bit easier to do. Alright, and I'm going to show a weapon that I haven't showed yet, and that is Kablooie, which is the sticky detonator kind of thing. It's basically you shoot it on them, and it actually doesn't do any damage at all once it's on them. And the only way to do damage is to press X and A together, which makes them explode. And if you have it fully upgraded, you can shoot 6 sticky darts on them. So there's 4, 5, 6, and now I can't shoot anymore, so a little puff of smoke there. And the cool thing is when you explode it when you have all 6 on, it makes that really cool effect. And there's some cool combos that you can do, like I'll show you here. If you use Ebony and Ivory to take down his annoying shield, and you stick them. If you knock them in the air, they fly forward when you use the explosive effect. So a good thing to do is you knock them up. I said you knock them up, stick them with this, roll forward, and then they'll come that way too. So you do that. It's best to do it after you've already hit them. So you hit them, roll forward, then you catch them. It's just a really fun thing to do with that. And you can also do it this way. You can stick one, and then do some more combos, knock them up, stick another one, and keep doing it that way. And that way you'll get all 6 of them on there, so you can do a crazy explosion like that. And you can actually do it during combat, so if you were to just sit there and smack them like that, just keep every once in a while, stick them with a dart. And that way, at the end of it, you can make him explode and do a ton of damage. Now this guy, he won't die because it's in the training mode, and I'll get a closer look at him. This is the Stygian, if I'm saying that right. And he has these little waving things that come out of his head. So yeah, these stuff like, the stuff like the Arbiter and stuff like that, it won't be as effective here since it's just one person. That's why I was doing it in the other mode. But I'll be able to show combos better this way since I'm not being attacked every 2 seconds. One of my favorite combos in this, and if you watch my combo video on the demo, you would probably know which one it is. Not trying to use that. Okay, there we go. I'm back to Ebony and Ivory. Is you start with the stinger, then you cancel into prop, then you cancel that into this. It's just a really fun one to do. Another thing that I noticed from the demo is that if you do the inverse Rainstorm, like I'll show you, as soon as I knock them up in the air and start doing the inverse Rainstorm, I'm going to keep tapping Y so you can see that it doesn't cancel that out. No, wait, hold on. Alright, see, I'm pressing Y right now, and now he just now started doing the attack, because he doesn't attack until the animation ends. But if you press X, it cancels at any time. See, I stopped right off the ground there, and he didn't even get to go into the animation. That's how quickly you cancel when you press X. It cancels immediately. So what you can do is you knock them up, use this, cancel right there, and you can cancel quicker that way. So that's very good to have. And another thing is that the Erics can also do a jump cancel. Oh, another good thing to show is that you can charge the uppercut, just like with the Gilgamesh. And instead of, like, if you press it without charging it at all, it does this. And if you charge it once, you go up with them. And you can actually charge this air attack, but it's pretty pointless, as you can see here, because you miss them completely. But something I figured out is that you can mix that with the Aquila. And what you do is, there's a really good thing with the Aquila, I'll show you. You knock them up in the air, then you use this, and bam, they're stuck in the air. So you do that from here, charge the Erics, and there you go, you hit them. Normally you would completely miss that, unless it's a flying enemy. But it's very good to have the Aquila so you can do that, grab them in the air, and then punch them. Another good thing about that move, which I should have showed in the crowd, is that you can stick them with it, and then knock them up in the air. But they don't move pretty much at all. Like, they move slightly, but they don't move too far while they're stuck with that. And you can charge this twice. Yeah, charged it once, and then you can charge it twice right there, and it's an even bigger one. And something really cool is that on the second charge of any charged attack, if you hold it down, I'm going to move this around to the smallest one so it doesn't block too much of the vision. If you let it go immediately as it hits that second charge on all weapons that charge twice, it overpowers the attack. See, right now, with the white background, it's kind of hard to see, but it turns purple instead, and it does more damage. Just like with the Ricochet, it charges 3 times. Here's the second one, and there's the third one. And when you let it go, as you see there, it's like purple and yellow. But if you let it go on the third charge, right as it hits, it sends a blue one instead, which kind of looks like the Mega Buster. And with the Erics, if you were to let go on the third charge, oh no, it doesn't work that way, never mind. But if you're doing the uppercut, you let go on the third charge immediately, it does a stronger uppercut. So that pretty much works with any weapon that does that. Just like the Osiris, if you let go on the second charge. As you saw, or probably saw because the white background is hard to see, there's frost coming off of it. Hopefully you can see it here. Yeah, see, there it goes. So yeah, that's just some of the more complicated stuff in this game. Stick him. Oh no, that's the Revenant. Alright, that is the weapons guide here. I'm going to be doing a combo video, so it's going to be all of this stuff, but implemented on a higher level, so that's going to be good. You can't use Devil Trigger here, that's weird. Alright, hope you enjoyed the video, and stay tuned for a combo video coming up.